Los Angeles leading by 18. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 19 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. Yep, it counts. Vincent's got his first basket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's Wood outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Shot by Collins is no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane. Move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all five guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Trey Jones, and Benyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Collins, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Los Angeles leading by 16. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
It's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for James. Spurs trail by 18. Pass to Branham. A 3-ball. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And here's James outside. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Branham, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. The 8-footer, and the shot is good. Wood dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Vanderbilt kicks to LeBron. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Jones. Pass to Collins. Over Wood. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Lakers leading by 21. James in the post, defended by Jones. And James throws it down hard.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's James. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Collins. Launches it. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight, and J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
Let's turn up the volume and make some noise for your Spurs Breakers.
All checked in for the Spurs. And then for Los Angeles, Gabe Vincent comes in for Austin Reeves. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vanderbilt. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wood. In the corner, it's James. Back to Wood. Shoots. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Lakers leading by 21. A nice shot by LeBron.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system, skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete
LeBron James.
on an everyday
2
basis.
shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. And James drills them both. Here's Jones. And here's Barnes for 3. No good that time. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Vincent. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And with more passes like that, Wood can make things very hard. That'll round out his game.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 analysts that each get a vote, and that seems like as good an approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
Well, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Drives to the hoop, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Another possession, another assist.
And this man keeps dropping dimes, tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him, just unreal, guys. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Vincent. In the corner, it's James. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Spurs have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14, and another assist for him.
And with that assist, he now has the 4th most ever in a game.
I mean, he's been magical with the rock. He's reading the game with such ease. James with it. Again, what an avalanche.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The 3 from Barnes, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
LA's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's LeBron, and there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over it. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Trey Jones. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. And so he hits both. And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Sohan. Launches from deep. And another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible. James with it. Sohan's there. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The Spurs shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Count it.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And again, another assist.
And history has been made here. That pass moves him into third all-time for most assists in a game.
You know what? And credit to his teammates for making the shots. But his personal performance has been incredible. James in the post. Sohan's there.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Now Paul. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. James against Paul. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Hachimura.
Assist from
Hachimura's got 3 assists now in this one. In the corner, Sohan with it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target. LA's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. James, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Christie, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Here's LeBron. That one drops for him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The 3 from Johnson. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Johnson's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. LeBron outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sohan. 5th personal.
Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level
Taking 2
is
shots.
the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. That free throw missing.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Lewis checked in for Connect. And he's good on the second. Now here's Paul. Johnson in the corner. Fires for three. They get it back.
Well, you can't be undisciplined guarding Sochan because he sometimes baits you into fouling him.
First team foul.
Sochan, shooting two.
The free throw drops for Sochan. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach? Jeremy Sochan. He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sochan at the one. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Paul. Pass to Sochan. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Paul. Lets it go from deep. Another possession, another assist.
This is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader. James in the post. Defended by Sochan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Sochan, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, James. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Wood kicks to Reddish. The 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident,
in that three-point shot. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total.
And again, another assist.
And with his pass on that last make, he is now in the second spot for most assists in a game.
An absolute masterpiece from him. You're right. He's been the maestro on offense all game long for his team. Pass to Wood. In the corner, it's James. And the Lakers tack on two more.
And helping his team however he can. Wood with a great pass.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Jones for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
James in the high post. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Branham from outside the arc. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor. And here is Los Angeles now. James with it. He's picked up by Collins. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. The three-pointer off the mark. And here is Los Angeles now. And taken away by Paul.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's James. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Six seconds left in the fourth.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.